In this video, we're doing some more of the Start Your Engines event in Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're doing another event from the Start Your Engines event in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now, as you remember, last time we were over in the UK, and I thought this time we'd go somewhere totally different. Now, I've come over to Italy to do a few runs over here, so should be good. Now, if we have a look at the map, we are actually in Rome, so Roma, and we're going to Pescara. So it's just down the road, so it's only 223 kilometers, a little small run, so should be nice and easy. So, if you are not sure about what this event is and you've been living under a rock, then this is the, just briefly, this is the Start Your Engines event where you have to transport this trailer, which is in the, if you have a look here, it is only under external contracts in here, and this is the only place where you can get it. If you do transport it from anywhere else, it won't work. So one, you won't be able to find it, but it's through here somewhere that you can have a look, and you'll be able to find it in there. So and you have to do it to 12 different, and as you can see, 12 different locations, 12 different cities. Get out of there, what's going on? There we go. So yeah, we're up to number 7. This will be number 8, so let's get on the road, shall we? First of all, we will do our tug test with the trailer. And it's not working. Okay, so let's quickly try and figure out why. There we go. There's our tug test. Make sure that the trailer is actually attached, which we know it is. It's just something that you do as a trucker. You make sure that your trailer is attached, and that's why I like to do it in game as well. Because this is a simulation and you're simulating real life events, so that's why I do it. There we go. Right, out of the depot here. And away we go. So, I know that I've been driving the Volvo a lot, but I don't have a lot of money on this profile. This profile I have started from scratch a long time ago, and whenever I play Euro Trucks, I do an event, I use this profile, so that way I can build it up. There we go, nobody coming, all good. And if I do use mods on it, it's not going to modify the game in a way that's going to make it, you know, me level faster or anything like that. It's just simple trailer mods or something like that. But this time we can't use trailer mods. We can only use truck mods, but I don't have the cash to fork out to buy trucks all the time. So if you're wondering why I'm using the same truck all the time, that's why. We've only got like 100 grand, 114 grand there, so not really a great deal. One thing I do suggest that you do if you are using, if you're doing it like me, where you're not using any mods, you're just doing it as normal and just driving, you know, in the game and just trying to do it legit as possible. Sleep. Make sure you have simulate sleep on, because while you're sleeping, your guys are still working. And so that means that they actually continue to keep giving you money while you're asleep. So if you have to sleep after every, say, 12 hours, that generally means that you're going to be making, you know, a lot of money, you know, while you're asleep. Because you're sleeping like 8 hours, or I tend to sleep more than 8 hours. I like to sleep 2 lots of 8 hours or whatever. That way that, you know, it rolls around, the daylight rolls around again, so and you get a lot of money doing that as well. So there's one easy way to sort of get a lot of cash faster, get more cash faster. So I'm just going to slow it down. That cop in front looked like he was going to give me a ticket. cruise control, please. And I need to get over into this lane. Is that right? No. Oh, I could have stayed in that lane. That was weird. It was indicating that there was a turn off there, but anyway. So, I would assume that probably about 90% of you have done this already. If I wasn't recording this, I would have done it already. But it's just with the recording, you tend to sort of take a little bit longer. Now, is this the pay pass? No, this side is the pay pass. We want the pay pass. Thank you. Five low. Just jump up to 6. And this is how I drive the Volvo at work when I have to drive the Volvo. So I really drive it. This is the thing is, I like driving this in game because I have to drive a Volvo every now and then in real life, and it really does help me for when I'm driving that, because the gearing on the Volvo is exactly the same as it is in real life, so that really does make a difference. It's sort of like keeping the practice up, you know, keeping your skill practice up is what it is. So it's very important. I do prefer Eaton Fuller gearboxes, but you know, you can't always get that, especially when you're driving European trucks all the time like I do. If I'm not driving the Iveco, I'm driving the Volvo or the DAF. So all European trucks in the fleet at work. The main distribution area, oh look at that over there, that's really nice. Main distribution area where I do work out of actually has the proper K200s, and you know, they've also got a, what is it, Western Star 4700 in there as well, so they've got some really nice trucks, but they don't actually belong to them, believe it or not. They belong to Browns, which is interesting. Browns is a pretty big company here in Australia. If you didn't know, it is. There we go. A few photos there as we're driving along. And the traffic seems to be moving a bit slow here at the moment, but anyway, we're only meant to be doing 80. And I really don't want to get any fines because I need the cash. I'd like to buy another depot, so we can put our maybe in London. I might buy another, you know, depot in London, so we can go from Amsterdam to London transporting goods. And then, you know, you can start buying more trucks and yeah, making more money. So this one of the things that this game really revolves around, if you are playing this legitly, not using any mods, compounding. If you know about compounding and compounding interest, etc., etc., it works very similar. So if you understand what I'm talking about, you'll really get a hang of this game really quickly. If you crash a lot and you're crazy and you just keep spending money on your truck, you won't get very far. Believe me, when I first started playing this game, I crashed a lot and had a lot of problems. My very first profile, which I do not have anymore, went bankrupt because I just it actually went in the rears too much. I think it was over 100,000 in the rears or something. And the game just said, sorry, but you're too far in debt. Which, there we go. Stopped in time, thank goodness. Yeah, mate, go. Oh, idiot. This is... AI in this game drives me nuts. It does. And... there we go. Scooting through the gears nicely. And we've got 115 kilometers to go, so not very far. Now, let's have a look. It says this lane you need is going to turn, right? We've got the arrow to turn. It says turny. We're going to turny. Ooh. No, but see, it turns in there, and now that you got to watch the little arrows on your map because they're telling you to go straight is fine. Go to turny? Should have went to turny. Now, push resume on the cruise control and away we go. Looks like, is that canola flower there? I don't know. Some of these flowers are in the game is really cool, but I just don't know what they are. And here we go. We're going to have to jump in this lane because we got to do a full turn. Full loop around the roundabout. And off we go. I don't know if I did that properly in Europe, how they do it, but it's how I do it here in Australia. And then we're going back onto the motorway, which is around here. Oh, we got a toll first. How nice. Speeding? Oh, for crying out loud. The Euro Trucks game really does hate me. Alright. I did get a speeding fine. That sucks. I have had a couple of people ask me how come I don't go through every single gear. I mean, in real life, if you're going through every single gear, you're gonna get sore. It's hard. You try and skip gears where you can. So, if you're actually going up a hill, you're going through every gear, guaranteed. Because otherwise you'll end up labouring your truck too much and it'll stall and you'll be up shit's creek. Really will. Up shit's creek without a paddle. Oh, we need to slow it down. This is why the European trucks that I drive, they really don't go so well driving at 100 all the time. But if you sit on 80 or 90, 90's not too bad, 80's better. They seem to just cruise and they don't suck the fuel down like crazy. Pescara. There we go. There is our destination, just up there. See, the nice and easy drive. That's what I like about these events like this. You can do nice and easy drives. You don't have to do the long distance all the time. And because it's, I mean, when I'm playing by myself, I love doing the long distance. I really do. But when I'm recording, it's a bit harder because you got to always keep in mind that you got to talk about something. You can't just not talk because it's just too boring. So when I do live streams, I like to do the long drives because you got somebody to talk to the whole time. Alright, 40 round here. Explains why this bloke's going so slow. And then we've got another toll, which we're going to be broke from all these tolls. We're going to go through the pay pass. Oh, it's not a pay pass. That one was the pay pass. This one's not the pay pass. Duh, seriously. There we go, 12. Flip that range up. Roundabout. And he's going off, so we're going around here, watching the trailer as we go, so we don't hit anything. And down here as well. Oh, 2 trucks the same with the same trailers. What's the coincidence of that? And just over here is our destination. What do you know? Isn't that good? It's train for all the train fans. I don't know what train that is, but anyway. Somebody will be bound to tell me what it is in the comments. I reckon they're probably made up trains. They're not like real trains that you'd see. $40. And there we go, just around the corner here, and we are there. Nobody coming. And not in there, but it is in here. At Kargotras is an interesting name, isn't it? And there we go. Park that in there nicely. And notice they've gone and put the container in there so that it can cause you problems. Just to make it that little bit harder. That's all. Now this is a smaller trailer, so it shouldn't be too hard to back up. I've already got it nicely in position. Look at that. Need to turn that around a lot tighter. I'll jackknife it in there. It'll be right. Oh, look at those cables. Look at the air hoses stretching. Look at them stretch. Oops, I stalled it. Oh dear, look at that. That needs to go. We need to go straight. Just gonna hook it over here and see if I can straighten that up a bit. There we go. That container, it really does, you know, throw you off because you need all the space you can, and that container's taken up a bit of space. See if we can straighten that up a bit. There we go. And that is pretty much straight in there. Close enough. That'll be fine. There we go. Not perfect, but it's in there. That's the main thing. As long as it accepts it, it's fine. Gee, I wouldn't want to dock like that at work. Oh man, would I cop a lot of crap from the other guys. It'd be terrible. Alright, well there is dropping off the trailer. And there we go. Excellent. We got an excellent, and that is 9 grand in the hand. And gives a little bit of XP, and that is number 8. So there we go. We've only got 4 more to go, guys. 4 more. So not too many. There we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed this this little run that we did today. I did. I really do like it. Look, if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 10-10 on the side. And remember, game on!